Hi, everybody. Come on in. Get you something from the kitchen. Get yourself something to drink. Come on in, have a seat, and we're going to have a crochet of a day. I have a couple of things. Um, Happy Mail, and one is a card, and I'll get to that in a minute. And then I have these beautiful handmade bags by a wonderful lady. She has a channel, and it's Billy, the Crafty Floridian, and she does work for the blanket drive for the chair. It's it's a blanket drive that she works with. Then um I lost my train of thought. Oh, she's got yarn too, Nancy. She worked. There's a bunch of people, but those are the two that stick out my brain. But she made me these bags, and they are just wonderful. And I'm over the moon. They're great. Look at the Christmas pattern. They're just beautiful. Look at that. And they have the little stitch marker, and this one has a stitch marker. Oh, they're awesome. And I've had these for a while, and so I am just covered. I am covered in hair. Go figure, right? The kids. And then this one is from um, a subscriber from the channel. Her name is Emily, and we're going to open it up. And I've had this for a while too. Um, Probably a couple of weeks, if memory serves me correct. It's been a couple of weeks, but I'm going to open it. Try to anyway. And on my live last week, she had asked if I received it, and I told her I have, and I was going to do a video, and so that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to do it so I don't accidentally cut something. And I have everybody that bought a box for the um, Christmas in July have received them. So last week when I did my live, I gave one away, and she received that, I believe, on Thursday. So anyway, I ooh, very pretty. Make sure nothing fell out. And I love this card. Look at that. That's just a beautiful card. It says hello with a telephone. It's a pretty card. Aww. Dear Russ, I just wanted to send you a little something. I hope it brings a smile to your face. Just wanted you to know I'm thinking of you. All my love, Emily. And look what she made me. Look at that. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, and it's so soft. Oh, thank you so much. That is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, I probably won't. I probably won't be able to get the card back in here. Okay, we're just gonna set. We're gonna set it aside. But so, like I was saying, last week I did a live, and it was like 5 hours long, and it just wore me out. It just wore me out. And then working this week, it was so hot. So my job is supervising a group, and we manufacture plastic products. Well, to melt the plastic, you have to have ovens. These ovens are 700 degrees. So it was so hot in the factory. The heat alone zaps your energy. And I make sure I make Gatorade, and we have electrolyte popsicles that I pass out all day long. And I give extra breaks just to make sure everybody stays safe, hydrated, well rested. But it still takes it out of you. I'm telling you, it still zaps the energy right out of you. And I wanted to do a video earlier in the week. It was just too hot. I was too tired. Come on, sweetie. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Come on. She's having a time. She wants to go outside and play, and she's not going outside to play. Come on. It's a wonder our CEO, Miss Tippy, she's just been sitting right here looking like, Dad, when we doing a video? Come on, when we doing a video? Like, we'll make one. All right, come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetheart. Okay, so this is Sweet Pea. This is Tippy's mama, grandma to everybody else. But this is Sweet Pea. Yeah, that's my girl. She loves Daddy. They all love Daddy. Um, so um, I spoil them rotten. Kevin does too. We spoil them, and you know, several months ago, I wanted some cheese and crackers, and so we had the brick cheese. So I sliced it up and and had it on crackers. All the kids were right around me, and they're like, "Dad, you're eating something, but you didn't give us any." I would, I didn't. Sweet Pea, baby girl. So I wouldn't think that they would eat cheese, you know. Well, so I, broke off a little bit of cheese, and sure enough, they ate it. I mean, they devoured it. So I had to share my cheese with the kids. And it's like, really? Like, really, guys? So then it became this routine. If Dad has cheese, we have cheese. And there, there's no getting around it. um, Kevin, he got up, and I told him, I said, the kids love cheese. And so, week after week, um, we have some cheese. Not every day or any. not every day or anything like that, but you know, once a week at least, we have cheese. And so all I have to do is say, Daddy's got cheese. They come running. Just woof. It's like, Dad's got cheese. Goof. It's like, okay. So don't matter where at in the house. If I holler out, I have cheese, these kids come a running. It's almost like telling a kid you've got candy, cookies, or brownies. They come a running from everywhere. It don't matter. They come running. And then they kind of look at you. Okay, you said you had cheese. So then it's like, okay, so now we got to go get cheese. And just talking, I'll mention to Kevin, it's like, okay, when you go to the grocery store, can you pick up some cheese? Like, boom. It's like, no, I don't have cheese. I'm telling Daddy we need cheese. So, just crazy. I'm telling you, just crazy. And my doctor, oh my gosh. So, my doctor put me on this new medicine. Okay. It's like $400 and some a month. I don't want to pay that. I don't want to pay $400 and some a month. And they have a generic just come out. The generic just come out. It's $170 some a month. I'll pay $170 some a month. I don't want to pay 400 something a month if I don't have to. And with it being so new, they're out of stock. And the manufacturer can't keep up. So when Walgreens orders it, they get one bottle, and I don't know how many's in a bottle. I'm sure it's more than enough for one prescription. So they have to divide it up. And they said, well, you might have to go to the doctor and tell him to prescribe you something else. Like, I don't want nothing else. I want that. But I don't know. I hate to ask for something different without trying this. And it might be one of those keep me on what I'm on until the other comes available. I, I just, it just baffles me. That medicine is so expensive. But anyhow, on a lighter note, I hope everybody's doing good. And if you're in the heat wave, I hope you're staying cool. It's not that easy. It's like so hot. It's been so hot. And I don't know. I just, And on the live, I kind of like hold down the fort, everybody. So I went upstairs to dig in my stash, and I was looking for these. These are huge. Oh, and it smells so good. But these are polyacrylic, 100%, made in Germany, and all the specs are in German. I don't know German, but it has 1,848 meters, 700 grams, and they want you to use a size 5 millimeter. That much I can make out. So that 1,848 meters is over 2,000 yards in one ball. And it's a three-weight. It's a three-weight yarn. And it's called Big Family. Now, called Big Family. They also have another one that's called the Big Lisa. I'm trying to find it. I've got some. I'm just trying to find it. But I have 3 different colors of this. And this is the Big Family. Same yards, same specs. Ugh, look at how massive these are. And would that not make a beautiful, if you put all 3 of these together, would that not make a beautiful blanket? I forgot I even had those until we were talking about it. And it's like, okay, I know I have Big Lisa. But when I was digging for Big Lisa, I found these. And it's like, okay, these will do. So, these, this right here, come from Mary Maxim. They don't sell it anymore. I wish they did. When I found out Mary Maxim was discontinuing it, I bought all I could. So I have a few totes of that. And so, yeah, it's beautiful yarn. It's lovely yarn. It's just your basic acrylic, nothing fancy. And it's it's one of those things where we get used to a yarn, and it seems like the yarn companies discontinue it. It's like, why? Why? I don't know why they do what they do. I'm sure they have their reasons. Maybe maybe it wasn't economical, as prices go up. Maybe it wasn't economically suitable for them to make them big skeins like that. But it's it seems like they were like $15 or something like that, and it's like that's really cheap because you're getting over 2,000 yards. Maybe we should start a petition and send it to Mary Maxim and see if they can get get them to make that yarn. That'd be awesome. I don't know if I said it, but anyhow, so um, my on my live last Saturday, it's in it's in my list. You might have to look for lives. I have several lives in there. Um, it was Craig, Juan, Jax, and Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and we just had a ball. We had a blast. It was so much fun, and it went for 5 hours. Um, everyone was getting tired, so it's like Russ was especially getting tired, and but we ended it. Had lots of fun, and then it's like, you know, it was really fun having the interaction, and so Juan's like, hey, we need to do this again. Craig's like, hey, we need to do this again. So it's like, okay, well, Russ starts thinking we can do a boys' night. We can do a boys' night live, and me, Craig, and Juan. And if other male YouTube channels would like to join, you know, give a holler. It it doesn't hurt. Um, so just throwing that out there, and then I would like to have kind of like, I don't know if I really want to call it a girls' night because I'm not a girl, but I would like the panel to be women. Of course, I would be the host, and I pay for StreamYard, so I can, if you want to stream the live on, you know, as as well, I believe we can do that. Uh, or I believe I can give you access to the video to post on your channel. It's something like that, but we can figure it out. I'm not a mean person, but you guys already know that I'm not a mean person. It'd help if I learn how to crochet. I, it's like, oh my gosh, like come on. It's like, come on, fingers. Oh, life is funny. Life is funny. And with that, so that's a stitch marker. And when I get to that stitch marker, I need to count to see how many skeins it took me to get around. Because people were asking me, and it's like, I don't really know. So we're going to find out here in a second. How many minis did it take me to get around the blanket? time waits for nobody. Because we're already 25 minutes in. And it seems like I just hit the button to say record. Now, I call her Mama, but it's Sweet Pea. She's just walking around the house. She does her daily strolls several times a day. She just walks through the house in a circle, just meanders, walks through the house. She just walked underneath my feet. Crazy girl. Oh, I love her. That's my girl. Okay, so we are at, so let's see how many it took. So there's one. Just making sure I didn't miss any knots. Because where there's a knot, there's a new hang. I don't believe I missed any, but, hey, you never know. Okay, we are coming up on 2. So there's 2. This blanket's getting big. Oh, here's Tippy. Come here, Miss Tippy. Come here, baby girl. There's 3. Okay, we have 4. That's what it looks like. We have 4. That was it. So it takes 4 hanks to get all the way around my blanket. Which doesn't seem right, but, maybe it is. So it takes 4 of these minis right now to get around my blanket. And they're about 24 yards apiece. And with that, I'm going to call this video a day. I appreciate everybody. I love you guys. And eventually, I'll get back to a regular routine. I just have a little bit more to go. And we'll get back to a regular routine. I promise. And maybe this weekend, I can surprise you guys with an outside video. I'm going to try. That's my goal. Going to try. That's all we can do is try. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video, okay? Bye.